Hello everyone, my name is Colin Warren. I'm with Elite Construction Equipment, and today we're going to be showcasing the JLG M600. This is a very unique machine as it is the only JLG 60-footer in their product line that is equipped with a JIB Plus. The JIB Plus will allow it to go both up and down as well as left and right. We usually only find this feature on our small industrial boom lifts like our 300 AJPs or our 40-footers, and our big booms like our 135s, 150s and up. This is a hybrid machine, so it's battery powered, and it also has a backup Kubota generator on it. So as soon as the batteries get low, the generator will kick on and charge the batteries. You can use it as an electric or you can use it as an engine powered machine. This M600 is set up to serve both of our rough terrain customers as well as our industrial. So you can see we've got aggressive tires right here that can handle rough terrain, as well as they're set up with non-marking tires. That way if you go into an industrial environment and you don't want to have nasty black tire marks all over your floor, we have the gray non-marking tires on here. Again, adding to the fact that it is a rough terrain model, we do have an oscillating axle. This oscillating axle will allow the machine to adjust to rough terrain environments. It'll adjust up to a couple of degrees either way. This will pitch one way or the other depending on the terrain. This machine actually can lock this axle in position once you turn the boom 10 to 15 degrees either way, or once you break the boom across either of the back tires, it will lock this axle in place. So keep that in mind when you're moving the boom around, because if I were to place this tire on a 6x6 and then turn the boom 10 to 15 degrees either way, it will lock this axle in position. If I drive this machine off of that 6x6, this tire will stay in the air. So if you've ever been on a boom that was teeter-tottering on you, it was because this happened. And usually what happens when guys make this mistake is that the machine is parked this way and their target is over there. So they'll spin the boom around 180 degrees and then back into their target, but the terrain over by your target area is different than it is right here. If that happens to you, bring the boom back to center. The oscillating axle will re-engage and align with the ground, and then you're free to rotate back around and go back to your target. On this machine, it is a hybrid machine, so you have two panels, one on each side. On this side, we'll have our diesel cell, our hydraulic cell, your computer as our turret rotate, and your locking pin. If you ever get a machine that doesn't want to rotate, have the turntable rotate on you at the time of delivery, it's probably because a driver left this pin in. Make sure that it is pulled up and pinned in place, and it'll allow the turret to rotate freely. Here's the meat and potato side of the machine. So here you can see our generator, nice little Kubota generator, our electrical motor. This controls the hydraulic pump. This is our main hydraulic valve block. Here we have an inverter. What this does is converts the DC power into AC power, so we can use the outlet up in the box. Of course, your alarm, make sure nobody turns this off. Always want to make sure that there's no leaks. Oil, hydraulic oil, we want to make it nice and clean area and no signs of visible leaks anywhere. This is the lower control panel on our M600. You can see you do have a manual engine start on this machine, but it is designed that when the batteries get low enough that the engine will automatically kick on and start charging the machine. But if you wanted to go ahead and start it, make sure you're switched to your ground control panel. There she goes. Now the machine's charging. Not all machines have a function enable button on the ground control panel, but some machines do. This one does. So it's always visible with a unlock padlock. So whenever you want to use any one of these controls, make sure you're set to the ground control. Hit this switch and then hit any desired function. We have a lot of cell tower guys that like to be able to reach the back of the cell tower nest without having to reposition the boom, and this machine can do it. Again, another great advantage to this machine is that it is a JIB Plus model. So the JIB will not only go up and down, but it will go left to right.